everyone, welcome back to my latest trapping video. We'll be starting off with a rally from AXD on me. I was supposed to actually get some reinforcements for this rally, but unfortunately that didn't happen, and this was a quite large tier 4 rally. I am in my gear. I switched over to my Cav Phalanx. I did not get the attack boost on in time, unfortunately. I was like, shoot. Yes, and I did end up burning on this one, so I don't always win every single rally, but yeah, it was actually pretty close. If I had actually hid all my my tier 1, I would have actually been able to take this pretty well. I did get, I think it was 200,000 tier 3, reinforcements, but I ended up actually burning because I had tier 1 my frontline, I believe. If I didn't have the tier 1, I actually probably would have won the rally. Still would have took some losses, but and all in all, it wasn't really too much because I lost mostly just tier 1 and then a little bit of tier 2 there. So it wasn't the worst thing ever, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, I did take a couple losses. They did get a walk back and all that and release the leader. And this one's going to be 1,000 IQ trap. So I'm basically just doing some videos that didn't really fit too well into other videos. So I just kind of mashed them all together and made this other video. So I'm going to have a bunch of just random attacks on my castle in this, or at least random traps in this video. So the first one was a rally. This one's going to be 1,000 IQ trap. My leader is walking back. I have a Trickster as my leader right now, so I'm baiting with the Trickster leader. It's a very good leader to bait with because people think you're a noob. So it's a great trapping leader to actually have. And also I want to do a little bit of a rant today. There was a... I'm actually getting a bunch of attacks here before that. No, that's just tier 1. The other one was tier 2, and someone's scouting me. So I have a bunch of people actually going towards me right now, and this is just during, I think, the Wonder Wars. So I'm just basically trying to bait during the Wonder Wars and get some people to attack me. So my rant was basically, there was a monster hunting group. I've promoted them in my channel before. It was ZMH, amazing monster hunting group, but unfortunately someone did nuke the chat, and that actually made me get a bunch of bots in my chat just in case, but it was actually by one of the admins who was in the monster hunting group who got really mad. It was like a sponsored monster hunt one. I am trying to bait on my alt account here. It's actually in the Wonder. This is during KVK. So I'm trying to get people to actually burn me, so I was like messing up, or not messing up, but messing with people, trying to take the Wonder, one-tripping people, all that stuff. So this is basically an empty account. Well, this one here, that's my alt there, the I'll eat you. I was basically like faking like I'm a trap, so they will actually not hit me, or what's called, they think I'm a trap or whatever, because that's how I got or lost my leader. That's kind of the whole bait, was I was trying to lose my leader to the person. This person's sending me like 5 troops or stuff. I actually have a wall and all that stuff, so and I have a couple troops out just so if they do hit me, I do take them out, but I don't have most of my troops in there. They're just hiding, so if they did hit me, I would just basically hide the troops or whatever. So I'm just scouting them and all that. Just basically, I'm trying to get them to release the leader. So I'm back actually on my other account. So I just switched between my 2 accounts. You've probably seen this before. So I'm just kind of messing with them at the Wonder. I'm just trying to mess with people as much as possible. Get them to actually hit me or set a rally on me, whatever, burn me. And once that happens, my leader will walk back to my actual trap, and they'll see the leader walking back and think that's an empty castle, or that castle doesn't have, or that isn't the trap, and they'll go and hit it. That's the whole point of this trap, basically. So I'm just kind of looking at him like, I wonder if he's going to hit me or not, or whatever. So he did eventually burn me. I missed it actually on there. So he burned me out of the Wonder, and then my leader is now going to walk back towards my base. And then people are going to scout me or attack me or whatever. See, they'll see that it's actually what happened there. They saw that they burned me out of the base. The leader is now walking back towards my base. I did set it up so it does walk through different Wonders and stuff too, so if other people see my leader walking back, they'll also see that. So there is someone actually attacking now. It's 250 or 200,000 tier 4 here, so this is during KVK, so it's really good. It's basically free points. Even if they send tier 2 at me, it's always free points I get. I'll get a bunch of kills and all that, and like I said, even if it's a tester 200,000 tier 2 march, you get points for this 200,000 tier 2, you get the kills and all that stuff. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit so it's a little closer. He is just following my leader, so they do speed it up. Basically, they're trying to time it so when my leader gets back to my base, they will hit me. And yeah, so he's kind of like timing it that way. He knows how long my leader has to go back, and then he times it. When my leader's coming back, he's going to try and hit me right at that time. So that's how they think it, because they think I'm an empty castle. That's basically it. They don't think I'm a trap or anything. They think I'm an empty castle. A lot of times they'll send 2,000 tier 2 just because they're faster and they don't have to speed it up as much. He didn't time it that well, so now he's really speeding up towards my base. I'm in my war gear, so this is going to be the easiest take ever because he's not sending his leader. Sometimes they do send their leaders. I've had people hit me with tier 2 in their leader, which is really weird sometimes because they, like I said, they think I'm an empty castle, so they'll send random attacks. I've had the weirdest attacks hit me because of this baiting strategy. But yeah, he came in. I don't even know if he got through my wall. He didn't really do too much damage to me, so we'll take a look at the report here. Yep, did not get through my wall. Oh, he did get through my wall, but didn't get to my troops. So he destroyed my 700 HP wall, but did not actually get to my troops. I took him out before they was able to actually get to my troops there. So that was a bunch of free points for KVK for me. And yeah, so I think it was that Cav you sent me? Oh, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, no leader. There, I guess my guild was actually watching at the time, so I did not end up getting a leader, but I did end up getting a bunch of tier 4 kills in that, so that's a bunch of points for KVK there. But he did send a hero, so I've had a lot of people don't send heroes, which is not a good idea. If you're going to send like a leader this March, at least send heroes with it, even if you think I'm empty, just in case I had like wall traps or something like that. So we'll take a look at what actually happened there, just to kind of give you a better idea of what was going on. So he had no fodder or anything, so it was just cav, so it was really easy to take it out. If he had like infantry in range and ahead of his cav, it would have wasted some of my marches, and he would have actually injured some of my troops because he would have actually got an attack off. But that one, they died right as the wall basically got taken out. So here is another one. This is DJ was I did trap them before, but this is not my trap again. This is my alt account. I am now on my trap. So I got them to burn this. I was just scouting all their wonders, and I guess they didn't like that, so they poured it over and basically burned me. So they released my leader. My leader is walking back. And so I'm just going to basically switch between accounts and stuff and just see what's going on, just to make sure that I like get out of there, just or whatever, because I do have resources actually, and I do bait with the resources sometimes to get people to hit me. A lot of times I won't even run an anti on my alt just so to get people to release the leader, because it's basically the resources are the bait with my leader, and they'll see the leader walk back, and here comes the leader walking back here, and I'm just waiting. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. I am ready to like shield and stuff because I know DJ is there and there's some big guys. He's scouting me. There's another person scouting me. He's a Billion Might player there. Actually, probably most people in DJ are Billion Might players, so if you're doing this trap, be on your toes because this could happen. DJ Abe, he decided to part right next to me, and I know he has amazing gear and really good heroes. So I basically sped up my leader there. I don't know if you saw that because I probably didn't have it in recorder, but I saw him port next to me. So I'm getting ready to actually switch my leader as well, because if he sends a march, I want to be able to cap him, and I probably won't be able to cap him without a proper leader. Like the trickster leader is not going to work because most of the times Abe will actually go infantry because that's his best blast. But yeah, this is an older clip too, so like I said, I didn't really have any other places to put these clips because they're just kind of random clips I got, so I just kind of put them all in one video here. So these are just kind of the random clips that don't fit with all the other videos. But yeah, so DJ Abe decided actually not to hit me, so that was too bad. So I saw that he poured next to me, so I hit a couple 75s. That sped it up before he could actually take the hit off, but I was not going to take his hit without my leader at that time, even though I probably could if I had countered. If I had countered in Cav and he went infantry, I would have actually been able to take the hit. I probably wouldn't have been able to cap him because his HP is way too high in the with the mythic champ and everything. But so this is actually my ult again. So all these clips are kind of the bait I was trying out. So he's going to try and release my leader. He's sending 200,000 tier 3 at me. That will release it because I have nothing in my base. So he's going to take a couple of hits at me just to basically get the resources, because like I said, I was baiting without an empty, so they know exactly what my account has and all the resources that it has out, but it's all part of the bait, because I'll lose a couple. It's a hyper farm anyways, so it's not like I'm losing resources. Those are just resources I build up throughout the day anyways, so I use them to bait. And there you go. It actually helps them too, because they can actually use those resources to heal up their dead troops or build their dead troops after they hit me afterwards. So it works out well. So he's going to port actually next to me after he burned my account. He's scouting my account, or scouting my turf. I do not have, or I have an anti on, so he's not going to get a scout from that. We'll see if he actually goes for the hit. A lot of these people will go for the tester hit first, and then sometimes they'll do a follow-up attack. So this is probably 200,000 tier 2, or 2, well, it's tier 3 actually. So he's doing tier 3 tester attack. Did nothing. He might have injured a couple troops, and I'm not 100% sure. I wasn't looking at my might there. But yeah, other than that, it was a pretty easy attack. So yeah, so I'm just going to sit around, wait for my leader to come back and see if there's a follow-up attack, because sometimes that happens. Sometimes they'll send their smaller attack, like tier 2 or tier 3, and be like, oh, I didn't get it. Maybe he had some traps or something. His wall was too much. Like, my wall was too much there. He didn't get through my wall. Actually, I didn't lose any might there, so maybe he thinks that sometimes they'll think you're a wall trap, and they'll send random like siege attacks or something, or they'll follow up with a proper attack, the 375,000 tier or whatever tier 4 attack or whatever. And sometimes they do this. So the other option is they'll actually just set a rally. They won't actually go for the solo attack. It really depends on the person. So these are just kind of different situations. That's kind of wanted to do this video a little bit, was to show the different kind of situations that happens in these kind of trapping videos. Sometimes it's like, sometimes they'll hit you, sometimes they'll follow-up attack, sometimes they'll rally you. Sometimes you gotta speed up your march if you're doing this trap, just in case, or sometimes you have to actually shield, so yeah, so I'm still waiting for my leader to come back. He set the rally, but my leader isn't even back yet, so he's, that's the attack there. He lost 80,000 tier 3 cav, so it gave me some free kills there. Didn't even have to heal at all. Didn't even get through my wall or anything like that, so he did do some good damage to my wall. I did not kill his march before he hit my wall, but he was not able to get through my wall in time, even though, yeah, my huge wall. I'm a wall trap now, so here comes my leader back, and then I don't think he's actually going to follow up with an attack here, unfortunately. So yeah, so I think that's going to be the end of the video, I believe. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think he's going to follow up with an attack, but that's the end of the clip there. So if you guys do want to join a monster hunting guild, I will leave the admin's link or line ID in the link down below. Just contact them. They'll get you into the monster hunting it's a monster hunting what's called bus, I guess that's what they call it, monster hunting bus. So they go 3 times a day. Amazing. I've done videos on this before, but they have amazing gifts and all that. We've got the chat reset up after that person decided to nuke it. So thank you guys for what's called scribing and all that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.